Hello, people. Welcome back to the Steel Donut. My name is Connor. With me is Bob,
Howdy.
Blake,
Hey.
and Matt.
Yo, what's up?
And today we are returning to a story called The Legend of Spyro, The Darkness Reborn or Return.
One of
Either one.
First one, then the other.
Yeah, you could pick and choose.
this is a choose your own adventure.
This is a choose your own title.
Yeah. So we are halfway through the story, so we will start on
Chapter
Chapter 4, but it's Chapter 3, The Attack and the Long Walk.
I don't know. You tell me.
Holy crap! I got to start writing faster. This is a attempt at a longer chapter, but hopefully I can get longer as we go on.
Oh, I'm already long, big boy.
Also, maybe I will take less time to write it. Period.
Maybe.
Longer chapters, shorter time. This sounds like a winning
Yeah.
combination.
Greetings, readers.
Hello.
No, greeting
I'm
readers.
surprised.
Greeting readers.
I got the inspiration from so many people, and thank you to my readers, and please keep reviewing the reviews, keep me going in my work, I feed off of them, so please keep the food coming.
Yeah, you better review those
Yeah,
reviews.
greeting readers, review the reviews.
Yeah.
They say when you
Also,
they say when you stare into the review also reviews you.
Yeah.
also to those of you who guessed it, the big ape that looked so familiar, his name is...
Donkey Kong.
Wait a minute, you're trying to get secrets out of me. Oh, I see how it is. My lips are sealed if you want to know so badly. Just read on.
I mean, it's Donkey
Oh,
Kong.
and by the way, grab you YouTube engines. There is song in here.
Alright, I got a YouTube tab open.
Make sure you get your YouTube engines raring to go.
Yeah.
Not the readers.
Engine up.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
I do not own the Spyro franchise.
Oh,
Alls I own is the plot and my OCs.
Your OC's what?
Sleeping out in the rain.
Man,
No,
Only owning your plot and OCs.
if I ever see a
all I own is the clothes on my OC's back.
if I ever see a fanfic where there's not some unnecessary disclaimer, then my life will be
Cry
over.
with joy.
That too.
Gulls POV.
Goal.
This is just perfect. My prey is here right where they should not be. Strange when they killed me before I was resurrected by the My Master.
Correct.
How do you
Excellent.
go for being like, thank you all my fans, and then you open with a sentence like this?
Let me remind you, that whole sentence that you were saying was different. Actually went, I got the inspiration from so many people, and thank you to my readers, and please keep reviewing the
okay, never
reviews,
mind,
keep
I
me
guess
going
that's
in my
true.
work, and I feed off of them, so please keep the food coming.
You know what?
So it's not surprising that somebody who wrote that sentence...
Yeah.
would
They
also write
didn't
this.
raise the bar, they kept it level.
They kept it, they did not sink.
They lowered it, maybe.
Yeah.
Alright. I stand over the unconscious bodies of Spyro and Cinder and was amused that my master's two greatest adversaries were brought down by two good thwacks from my assassin's clubs.
I stand over. I was amused. Pick a tense.
Yeah. I began barking orders to them in my own harsh language.
Fuck you.
A/N. Gladly, I have been able, after long hours put in, been able to translate.
Wow, this is some Christopher
Oh, I thought he was
Paolini
just
shit.
gonna start like cussing at him, like
No,
"fuck
man.
you guys, let's go."
Finally, after long hours, he translated from garbage into English.
Seriously, this is Christopher Paolini stuff where he's like, these books of like Aragon and Inheritance were written in our language, but I translated them. Ugh.
Take them to the portal, make sure they stay unconscious. Don't kill them, but make sure that they don't wake in transit to the site!
Oh man, he's taken him to the Black Mesa facility.
Wow, these assassins suck. They didn't kill anybody. Why hire assassins if you're not gonna get them to kill anyone?
Well, they're
He hired assassons and then took their
Well, no, they're
clubs
only-
and used them to knock the
well, that's
people.
because they're just trying to kill Gordon Freeman.
Oh.
Ah, no one will find them. Leave them in the trash compactor.
Exactly.
My assassins hurried to comply. He meanwhile went to the small grove where the rest of his troops were waiting to ambush the cheetahs at their feast. Unbeknownst to them, it would be very short.
The cheetahs are just... They're...
Who is he?
The cheetahs are the
He
ants...
is the assassin.
The cheetahs are the ants on the sidewalk of this world.
I was considering our plans for them.
Why do we have a quote now?
Is this him?
Yeah, it's his thoughts. His thoughts.
Okay. The Dark Master's will lives on. They were foolish enough to think he is dead.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Well, they will soon learn that there is no way that we shall be defeated. And they think I am dead. Well, they are sure in for a surprise.
Well, I mean,
They
it's
sure are in
pretty
for a
easy to
surprise.
defeat someone who's already dead.
Yeah.
Is this
If they think
still
you're dead,
Gall's
then
POV?
yeah, I don't think they're
think
gonna
it
be able to
is.
defeat you.
No.
'cause they think you're
Because it
dead.
becomes third person down here.
Yeah, it's become third person.
I guess keep
No,
reading.
no, that paragraph was Gall's POV. See, now it's third person.
Wait, you mean it didn't switch back to normal POV? Get out of here.
No, this whole thing is Gall's POV.
Yeah, it didn't specify.
But whatever, in the interest of,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. He was now coming upon the cheetah celebration, and there were a number of cheetahs surrounding this one orange-colored cheetah and asking a bunch of questions about cheetah.
What color were the other cheetahs?
The
Man,
other cheetahs were...
Didn't you see Joshua in the Promised Land? They're blue.
I sure do love sentences that use the word cheetah 3 times. The
Yeah.
cheetah man.
But Meadow, where is he? It is not like him to be late.
Don't worry, my friends. I am sure he is just taking his time in getting here. After all, he saved us all. Isn't he allowed to take his time now that Malfoy is dead?
Not a
Yeah,
question.
no, it's if you let a question become too long, it turns into a statement. It answers itself.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
by the time he finished articulating that sentence, the question had already been answered. Gall now stepping out of hiding with 90 other apes. They're finally here, performing for
Yeah.
you. If you know the words, you can join in too. Yeah, with 90 other apes. He started speaking the Dragonotic tongue.
Don't you mean draconic?
Dragonaut.
No, Dragonotic.
Dragonotic?
Yeah, dude.
His slow
you know,
and his
it's
slow
like
and halt-
Reaganomics. It's Dragonomics.
His slow and halting
Okay.
speech showed his unfamiliarity. Wow, I can't believe he spelled that correctly. With the language.
Allow me to correct your mistake in that last sentence, Cheetah.
Halting.
The Dark Master is very much alive, though you may not be here to see his rise to power.
Rise and shine.
Even
Mr. Freeman.
Mr. Cheetah.
Rise and shine.
even as
Wake
he
up
spoke.
and smell the ashes.
Even as he, this is something I love it when fanfic authors do this. Even as he spoke, he was cursing in his mind. I love how people just people don't think to them in fanfics. People don't think things to themselves. They talk in their mind or they curse in their mind.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
yeah, don't you do that? I say complete sentences to myself all the time.
I can hear you swagging to me when I sleep. You know,
Yeah.
at their inability to kill them.
It is just too bad that we can't just kill them here. That would raise suspicion.
Oh!
No, we have to take them prisoner
That
as
wouldn't
per
raise
our orders.
suspicion at all.
Though I may just kill a few and then tell my master that we captured Spyro and Cinder as well.
Like nobody, whoever read this next
So
line just
everyone
died.
being dead would raise suspicion, but everyone disappearing won't.
Yeah, that's
No
what
big
said the
deal,
same
yeah.
thing. Like, if we kill them all, everybody will figure out that they're dead. If we take them all, nobody will figure out that they're gone.
Yeah.
Also, guys, are you ready?
Yeah.
Welcome
Yep.
to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses starts.
Alrighty, here we go. Let me
Connor,
pull
Oh,
right,
Connor,
play.
get out your guitar. You got to play them 6 slash riffs.
Oh, we're just gonna listen to it
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
Here
Yeah.
we go. I got my YouTube engine up.
We got-
Here we go.
Oh, thank you. Here is Welcome to the Jungle.
Here, we got to sync it
All
up.
right.
Oh,
Okay, here we
yeah.
go. There it is.
Rah, root, rah. Groan.
A/N, that roughly translates to get them in ape, though there is a couple of swear words in there.
Oh, and by the way, welcome to the jungle.
You're gonna die!
Yeah.
The massive apes charged forward, brandishing their clubs high above their heads. Using clubs they are not to kill by orders. Yeah, you can't kill people with
anyone
clubs.
with a club. No one's ever been clubbed to death.
Oh shit, no, keep going. This is awesome.
Yelling wide-led roar cries, or laughing, or screaming,
Welcome
or
to the jungle!
all of the
We
above.
got fun and games!
Dude, look at this. Or all of the above. Guys, I want you to yell a wild war cry and laugh and scream. Perfect. At first, it seemed like the cheetahs would hold their own. Only 3 were subdued, and the apes lost 10 men at first, but then Gaul decided to join the party, him brandishing a large, elegant war sword. I thought they were supposed to knock him out!
They were supposed to
Is
knock
he gonna
him out.
just
He
knock
can
him
do
out
whatever
by
he wants.
knocking their
Mama
heads
said
off?
knock him out.
You know what he's gonna
Like-
do? He's just going to whack them with the flat of the blade.
A
large-
He's gonna knock him with the flat part.
My
Yeah.
serpentine!
Alright, a large, elegant war sword. While the cheetahs were occupied, the ape king would go past and, using the hilt of his sword, bring it down on cheetahs' collarbones hard, effectively knocking them down for the other apes to knock unconscious. Why don't you just
Oh
do
my
it?
god, you're breaking all their bones.
You're breaking
He's
the...
using judo
Why does he
chops
break their...
with his
He
sword.
hits their collarbones so other people can knock them out. Why doesn't he just knock them out himself? If they weren't already, after plowing through 20 or so cats, he came upon the leader. He recognized him as the one referred to Meadow. He stopped directly in front of him.
What was this?
He
Was
goes,
this Meadow?
Yeah.
Why? Why? Why would you do this?
Ha! Yeah.
Ha! Why?
I love that. Ha! Why?
Ha! Why? Why, I tell you why, because taking the entire village here is what our master wants. It will effectively cut Warfang off from the rest of the world, then it will only be a matter of time before they surrender and give in to the
It
inevitable.
would be one
Can I just say
matter
the
of
song
time.
really does not suit?
No, I'm
Dialogue,
listening
talking
to it.
scenes. Get back to the killing. Come on.
It didn't suit the killing
It
either.
really hasn't suited anything.
He said then, looking around.
Also, if I were you, I'd surrender now.
Oh, got him.
There were only about 10
got 'em.
cheetahs.
YOLO.
There were only about 10 cheetahs standing out from the original 80, and the apes only lost a total of 15 men. Welcome to the jungle ends.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Just cuts off right
Just
there.
right there. Yeah.
Just cut it off.
Meadow's eyes went wide with horror.
How could they take that May out and lose so little? I mean, they're apes. They're apes.
Their
what?
apes what?
Wait, no, this next
This will
line.
be a sorry. This will be a blight on my honor, but oh, looks
What?
like
What?
we have no choice. We surrender. Ape.
Oh, we're getting one in at the last second.
Womp, womp, womp,
I
womp.
guess I surrender.
It would be way better if that fight scene was playing out to the DK rap.
Yeah.
The ape, yeah, Donkey Kong. Yeah. The apes quickly subdued the rest of the cheetah's gall, then said,
Knock them out and load, up.
Load.
Load
"Load up."
load up. Yeah, that's
Sounds
what-
like he's having trouble with his own language.
Then Meadow saw a large
Yeah.
cart roll out of the glade. And that was all before a club struck him across the back of the head. Then we
You know, if
cut.
they're going like peacefully, what's the point of knocking them out?
No, this is somebody
They're not
else.
going peacefully.
No,
I mean,
this is
look,
someone
he
else.
just said they surrender.
Yeah, well, this is not them. Look, like Meadow saw this cart rolling out of like the forest, the glade. It's somebody else, and we're gonna be left in mystery because we're cutting.
Someone else just knocks him out.
Yeah. So, and we won't find out who because drama. We've got to go to realm human, aka Earth. Yeah, do you guys like
Oh.
living on the planet human?
Yeah, I love
Right?
the realm
Yeah.
of human.
Day 8, May 1st, 2012. Location:
world's ending.
Okay.
at least 20 millimeters, miles,
Miles.
minches.
I think it's
Miles.
I think it's minches. Inside ape territory. This is a crossover with Planet of the Apes or something?
Is this a Planet of the Apes
Are you
cross?
sure you're in the human
I
realm?
literally just said that. Right. POV, Lieutenant O'Hara. Well, that's not how you spell O'Hara.
That is a new way to spell O'Hara.
Okay.
The terrain was wooded. That was the first odd thing I noticed when I woke up. Cold hard earth, his hands bound behind his back, and I looked around and saw 3 of his comrades bound in the same matter. Then I remembered the huge-ass battle that took place 3 days ago, and it was still ringing in my ears, and I could not believe that we lost. The odds were that they were going to win.
Wait.
Oh, what a sentence!
The
I can't
fights
believe
were
he
they were
lost, even though they were gonna win.
I still remembered his commander telling him about the mission.
I tell you, if he's
Who's him?
I tell you, if that well, I think it's just supposed to be keeping us a mystery. But I have to say, if the battle's still ringing in your ears after 3 days, you have tinnitus.
He was sleeping.
He woke up, saw some people tied up, remembered a battle 3 days ago that
gave him
he
tinnitus.
couldn't believe that he lost because the odds were that the opponent would win.
And he's having a
What
flashback.
the fuck?
Dude, I remember, Blake, remember when you talked about that guy that had Nom flashbacks in Nom? I think this is that guy.
Flashback.
Well, boy, you finally got. Wait, let's see. Well, boy, you got what you finally want. We're being deployed to the front. Our orders are to take out a.
Finally want?
Yeah, our orders are to take out a troop of an estimated 10,000 apes, and all
So
me
this
and you
is
got
just
to
Planet
do
of
with
the
this.
Apes.
I guess, and all me and you got to do this with is 1,500 men. This is not going to be easy," said Colonel Barnes.
Ooh,
I
my
guess this
favorite.
is now in third person.
You?
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's O'Hara. Yeah.
Sir, are you serious? This is going to be easy as pie. They don't even use guns. We can wipe them all out and not lose a man, even if they get their numbers wrong again.
Ha!
Got their numbers wrong?
Ha! The most military thing ever. Ha 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 ha! Not this time. Yeah. This time we can only take 10,000 units of ammo. Why?
So you're going to do one bullet per ape? One
Yeah.
shot per one kill for 10,000 apes?
Yeah.
Why did they only get 10,000 units of ammo? Let's say, all of the colonel said, his expression darkening considerably. Look at this.
Oh. Heh, good one, sir. You are joking, right?
The colonel did not answer.
But that's only 25,000 rounds. If there's much more than 10,000 apes, we will be hard-pressed to beat them off. Whoa!
Whoa! Why are you doing that?
Holy shit!
Wait,
If
finish
that's
it.
your goal, you don't need any ammo.
Finish it.
What is Washington thinking?
Indeed.
Not a question.
They're like, what we really need to do is we need some of that, what do you call it? Psychological warfare? No, sexual warfare. We need to, we'll need to jerk them off to death.
Yeah.
It's the only way to beat an ape.
You ever seen that video of a monkey peeing in his own mouth? It's gonna be kind of like that.
It's like,
Except we're gonna be peeing
he's like,
in their mouth.
he's like, to beat an ape, you gotta beat off an ape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat that ape.
You gotta think like the animals.
Yeah.
And jerk off.
Yeah, and jerk off.
Yeah. Washington has a lot on their minds. Now I have neglected to tell you where the enemy is.
So this is Planet of the Apes.
So where?
About 100 camp, northeast in a city called Newark.
Newark! So this is some last mangy attempt to save DC's ass. By God, they're mad.
End
Mad
flashback, thank God.
So here we are being hauled across the countryside like bags of grain.
Someone
Damn.
near grunting snapped him out of his train of thought.
Near grunting.
Oh.
So like,
I looked over to see. I think that's supposed to be gunnery sergeant.
It's gynecological sergeant.
Yeah, I looked over to see gynecological sergeant John O'Brien rolling over in his sleep, his hands bound as well. I kept looking around and saw that the rest of my fellow Marines were bound in the same manner. They're in a mansion.
Yeah.
And when I saw the colonel, I thought I was going to vomit. I saw large gashes and bruises all along his body.
Oh,
and when I
man,
saw
he got hurt
that
in
I was
war.
also
Ugh.
bound, I felt relieved and then confused. Why do I feel relieved? I thought that, then I realized why, and wound up asking this question in return: why bind the dead?
what?
In other words, he's
what else you
he's
gonna
like,
do, honestly?
he was looking around like, oh my God, my friends are dead. And he's like, wait a minute, they wouldn't tie him up if they weren't dead. They must be alive.
Okay.
Then I saw their captor apes starting to wake, and I knew from last night they wake by beating them over the head repeatedly, so I did the only respectable thing. I kicked one of my comrades in the stomach to wake him.
Well,
and I
that's
was
the
going
only
to proceed to do
respectable
this with
thing
each
you
of my
can
comrades,
do.
except for the colonel. I knew that I was not waking up anytime soon until...
Wham.
What the fuck?
Fuck.
Who the fuck wakes up a captive by hitting them over the head?
That's how
Suddenly-
I always wake people up.
And suddenly, wham! Wake me up before you go.
Before you
Wake me up inside!
Not quite.
Is this the colonel
Grunt.
from above?
Lieutenant, what the...
I kicked him again in the face for good measure,
Why?
and to shut him up before he woke some of the apes.
That's not
The
gonna
good
shut
news
him
is
up.
that he failed to wake the apes, but he successfully woke the other Marines.
That's it.
Johnny, if you want to keep your head where it belongs on your head,
Your head is on your head.
I suggest you shut up.
Yeah.
just shut up,
If you
John.
want to keep your head on your head,
You know, Connor,
shut the fuck
I don't know
up.
about you, Connor. I think it's actually pretty wise to keep a spare. I like to tuck mine in my boot.
Johnny is John's nickname.
Spelled G-O-N-N-I.
Yes, Lieutenant.
Yeah.
Good. Now, does anyone have a blade or gun?
Lieutenant, if any of us had a gun or blade, we would not be in this situation.
Wait.
Everyone laughed.
This next fucking
Everyone laughed at the very funny joke.
look.
I particularly hated his bad puns, but he
Can't
was
wait to
right
hear
in this
some.
case.
I cannot wait to hear some. Because that was not a pun.
I hate his puns. I don't see a pun. I'm looking desperately for a pun. I don't see one.
Yeah.
But he was right in this case. In this case, if anyone had a weapon, we would not be at the mercy of three apes. They had us walking in a northern direction all of yesterday night, and most likely all of today.
Okay.
I also noticed the fact that Will had been unnaturally quiet. He had normally been the so-called life and soul of the party.
Hey guys, who wants to go
But
kill
now-
some chimpanzees? Ah!
But now he is so distant and quiet that it was disturbing.
Okay.
Poor kid, though, I guess it is to be expected of him now that his first mission has ended in disaster, and that he has been captured by apes, no less.
Fucking apes.
Just then, the apes started to stir. I hoped we would not be walking all
Who's
day
carrying
today,
them?
but something... All day today, but something told me that was very unlikely. We would most likely be walking all day again.
Oh, thanks for that.
So guys,
my God.
I'm not really super familiar with Spyro, so I decided to look it up. Is there any Spyro game that has humans fighting apes in it?
No.
No,
Not that I'm
just
Yeah,
as
I didn't
confused
think
as
there
you are.
was. Where is this coming
I was
from?
pretty sure Spyro didn't make an appearance in Rise of the Planets of the Apes.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
No, he was right
To
there
my
in the
utter
background.
despair, I am right. On your feet, maggots! That's
Best
the ape.
voice
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
Oh, hey guys,
Well-
it's me, the ape.
Hey guys, it's me!
Haha!
We all hurried to comply. We learned quite quickly yesterday that they have barbed whips at their belts. When John made this wise crack about waiting till later, I told him not to, but that idiot does not listen to half the things I say.
Good.
Yeah.
I wish
He
I
made
wasn't
a
listening to them
wise
either.
crack.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
you know John Made, he's this wise crack.
Yeah, and then he told him not as well. Everyone said, "No, you fucking idiot."
Yeah.
John Made, what an
You're
idiot.
not a wise crack.
John Made is the worst. I hate him.
After the first lash, he got hit. Oh.
Oh,
first
so
one- no,
that hit
After the first lash
the
he got
lash.
hit with, I managed to convince the ape that I could keep him in line for them and keep him out of trouble. Strangely enough, he, or at least I, think it was a...
He stopped.
Okay, I'm just making sure I didn't fuck that up. Strangely enough, he, or at least I, think it was he... he stopped whipping John and said, "Make sure you do it, or it will be both your heads."
You little
And backed
motherfuckers.
off. It was a very odd occurrence. I guess they prefer people staying out of trouble.
Hey, go figure. They like to.
They were very kind and courteous apes until they beat
Go,
us.
go figure. They like to.
And after they
go
beat
figure.
us.
What happened to the Spyro story?
I'm sorry I had to beat you, my good
Also,
gentleman.
like
Please have
seriously,
tea
why
and
is
biscuits with me.
why does he think it's odd that they're rough with their prisoners of war?
It's pretty weird, man. Have you ever held a prisoner of war?
I held him in my.
I'm very nice to them.
I did hold him. I held him right in my arms and sang him to sleep.
Now that we were on our feet, it was quite obvious that we would be walking all day again. Get moving, you hairless brute!
Yeah, get moving, you shit-sucking motherfucker! Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not sure how large an insult it is to be called hairless, but I really don't care.
I don't.
And we started walking in silence for the third day after the assault.
Wow, what a great ending to the chapter.
That
By the
is-
way,
What
when's
happened to
Spyro
the
gonna show
Spyro
up?
story we were
Now
reading?
that is what I like to call anticlimactic.
Alright, so that chapter took longer than we thought. So next time we'll get to the end of this Spyro the Dragon story.